Great amount of respect between these two fighters as we are set for our main event. Felipe Cruz in the blue corner and A-Cup, the sniper Stepanian in the red. Big John McCarthy brings them together. Felipe has a nice boxing style, but look for the counter strikes, the big hooks from A-Cup. And the big kicks as well. Numerous head kick knockouts, including the spinning heel kick, sorry. A-Cup patiently waiting, lives up to that nickname, the sniper. Throws his shots like bullets and throws them hard. Felipe moving constantly, not setting in one spot, giving A-Cup that chance to pick his shots.
Well, I mean, that's always the antithesis to, you know, a guy who's a sharpshooter, guy that sits back and looks to place those shots. Well, don't give him all that time in the world to set that up, to see that opportunity. Be busy, you know. Busy fighters then could, you know, nullify that sniping type of style.
A-Cup's also fought all the way up to welterweight before, so worked his way down. Featherweight's where he's made his home and looks most effective, certainly. There's one of the spinning attacks. Felipe Cruz eats it. Nice exchange. You saw the speed there of A-Cup, just beating Felipe slightly to that punch. A-Cup, this is his second fight for ACB. His first fight he lost. So pressure there as well, looking to re-establish himself in this division. Mentally, what does that do to you when you come into a fight?
You have to let it go. It's, again, I mean, there's nothing like completely focusing at the task at hand. And you have different type of distractions for different levels and different reasonings. And when you have that, that is a very understandable pressure you put on yourself. Sign with a new organization, you want to be a part of it. You know, you lose your debut with them. It's going to weigh in. You're going to do the best you can, but it's almost impossible to not let it creep in your mind. You're facing a guy like Felipe Cruz, very tough, very game opponent. You do those internal check marks. You're like, well, you know, if I were to drop this one, damn, I'm going to be 0-2 now. Well, you know, like, you know, how, you know, then what if I drop? You know, those demons voices start becoming louder. So A-Cup has to close them out. He has to just focus at who's in front of him and how best to beat him.
There is that old adage: fighting is 10% physical and 90% mental. And A-Cup looked very focused yesterday at the weigh-ins, been moved to the main event, didn't flinch at that opportunity. There we go, looking at Felipe doubling up that jab now. I like the way Felipe changes his style almost every 30 seconds. 1 minute he's changing his movement, changing the angles he's looking to come in at. Oh, another stiff jab and blood coming down the face of Felipe now.
There we go, though. Felipe, that's what he needs to do. When he's busy and throws punches and combinations, it keeps A-Cup off. A-Cup is more explosive. He's a hard hitter. So if you allow him to sit back and see what he wants to do and set you up, Felipe's going to be in trouble. I think he needs to create more motion and like he's doing. When he's doing that, it causes A-Cup to be thrown off a little bit. One punch, he's in a slip counter and hits you. You throw 3 or 4, then he tends just to fade off.
Nice little exchange of punches, a big body kick. The crowd here at ACB 62 responding to every strike from A-Cup. And listen to the voices they're raising in volume, trying to urge their fighter on. Oh, he's rocked him there, his legs.
He set that up great.
Oh, that's it! Another spinning heel kick knockout. for Akop Stepanyan. The crowd urged him on. Akop Stepanyan responded. What a knockout.
He set it up with a side kick to the body, and then the next time he lifted up in that side stance, came up with the hook kick, and then when Philippe started fading off here to the side, he locked up. Here you see it, spin hook kick. He's asleep there for a second, completely loses consciousness, and then he comes back up. He's in shape, but you can see there that John had to step in, because once you lose consciousness like that, how you see how he's knocked out in the air, even though he did wake up on contact on the ground, the referee's in a position to where, you know, did you wake up in time to protect yourself? John already made that call when he saw the fact that he was straightened out his legs.